Sky Sports Fantasy Football Transfer Tips, Raul Jimenez and Eden Hazard. Former Sky Sports Fantasy Football champion Dan Cox highlights 5 players for you to consider for your side this week. It has been a quick turnaround from the midweek fixtures. I have a much-needed returning striker and midfielder among my 5 picks, along with some of the usual suspects as we head ever closer to the Overhaul, where you can make an unlimited amount of changes, as long as you stay within the £100 million budget. Any questions or dilemmas? Ask Dan on Twitter at DanCox82. Chelsea face Huddersfield at Stamford Bridge, and after the 4-0 hammering against Bournemouth in midweek they will be looking to bounce back quickly. I think Eden Hazard, £11.8 million, is a great option, having been moved back to his favourite position after the arrival of Gonzalo Higuain. I think the Belgian will flourish and add to his tally of 10 goals, 10 assists and 5 Sky Sports Man of the Match (MOTM) awards. In the last 5 games his only contribution has been a solitary assist, but a player of Hazard's ability cannot continue on a barren run for too much longer, and the 25.6% of managers that own him will be hoping for a marked improvement. Manchester United travel to the King Power Stadium to face Leicester, and again Pogba is a great option, in my opinion. His recent goal-scoring form, along with his ability to gain points from a variety of bonus fields, be it passing, tackling or shots, is second to none. The France midfielder has 89 points in his last 7 games from 6 goals, 4 assists and 2 MOTM awards. That is not forgetting passing and shots bonuses, which he has also accrued. He hobbled out of the Burnley game in midweek, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer played down the injury in his pre-match news conference. The returning Belgian is a favourite of mine. Boasting 281 points, De Bruyne was the highest point-scoring midfielder last season, more than justifying his price as the most expensive midfielder this year. De Bruyne assisted 17 goals and scored another 8, while claiming 10 MOTM awards across the 2017-18 campaign. This season, however, has been a different story as he has faced injury. In fact, he has only started 2 games all season, and this is reflected in his lowly ownership of just 8.1%. Manchester City face Arsenal at the Etihad on Sunday, another game you can watch live on Sky Sports, and De Bruyne is a solid pick as there is always the worry about who will start between Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus. Even Leroy Sane and Raheem Sterling have been benched on occasions, though you would imagine with it being Arsenal that Pep Guardiola will field his strongest lineup, especially after the shock defeat to Newcastle in midweek. It may have gone unnoticed by a few, but the Everton v Manchester City fixture that was originally scheduled Saturday, February 23, which was postponed due to Manchester City progressing to the Carabao Cup final, played on Sunday, February 24, has now been rearranged for Wednesday, February 6. It is essentially a double game week for City, so a City asset is now key to provide a captaincy option. Again, the only concern is that with 3 games within a week, it is unlikely many will play all 3 games. Liverpool travel to the London Stadium in the Monday Night Football live on Sky Sports. With it being the only game of the day, then you really want a player from both sides, and who else is there to pick apart from Mohamed Salah? The Egypt forward has been in good form recently, with 9 goals in his last 9 games. In 55.9% of teams, I think most of us own him already, and hopefully he will add another goal or 2 to punish those that for some reason do not own him. A bit late to the party on the next pick, but Raul Jimenez, £7.9 million, has been a great pick in Sky Sports Fantasy Football this term. The Mexico international has scored 8 goals and assisted 7 in his debut season in the Premier League since his summer switch from Benfica. In just 10.1% of teams, he is on a remarkable 127 points for the season, not bad for a player listed at just £7.9 million. With Wolves facing Everton away this weekend and Newcastle at Molineux on Monday, February 11, in a single game day, I think he is well worth considering until the Overhaul. Predict 6 correct scores for your chance to win £250,000.